Hey, are you a freelancer and you're trying to figure out how to price your scope of work? Maybe you're looking at options around an hourly rate or a flat rate. Maybe you're wondering, should I use a retainer structure or even a value-based pricing system? What's best for you? Let's take a look at it right now. Hey y'all, my name is Kori Ashton and I have worked as a freelancer in the digital marketing space for nearly 3 decades now. I've also helped coach freelancers, and I'm going to share with you in this short video some ideas around different pricing structures in hopes of giving you some options to see what might be best for you. If you like content like this and you want to go even deeper in this topic, I have a longer member-only video that you get access to as soon as you join my channel. And when you go VIP, you get access to me directly every single month in some live sessions. For now, let's take a look at basic pricing structures for freelancers. All right, when we're thinking about hourly rate, this is very typical for freelancers to charge a flat rate, whether it's $45 an hour or $65 an hour, or even for advanced web development, I've seen upwards of $175 to $225 if it's really serious back-end database development. But it kind of depends on the task. The other thing to note is an hourly rate type of structure is typically better for the freelancer than it is for the client. This is typically because your scope of work might not be as defined as it needs to be. So you need, as the freelancer, the ability to just be flexible and take the time that it takes you to get the project done. However, the client might not like this because that means they don't really know what this is ultimately going to cost them. So that's where flat rate or project-based or fixed rate, they're all kind of synonyms. That's where that type of structure comes into play. This is a really great structure when you have a very defined scope of work. You know, as the freelancer, exactly what your deliverables are. You've put that in your scope of work. Maybe it's a bulleted list of exactly what you're delivering or creating or writing, whatever that is, for the client to give them. Along with that, then you have a flat fee of how much you will charge them in order to deliver all these deliverables. This is a great structure, again, for the freelancer to definitively know exactly what we're supposed to be doing and working on. And this is also a great structure for a client to clearly know exactly what they're paying. However, scope creep is a very real thing. This is something where maybe the client didn't think about something and so, we want to add that. And they might assume that it's all inside of this initial scope of work. So in a flat-based structure, you really have to be cautious of scope creep. And so that leads us to a retainer type of relationship with a client. This is great for that continuous ongoing support. Not only does it provide you with typically a monthly retainer income, which is great as a freelancer, but then it also provides for the client continuous, typically prioritized support. I've seen retainer fees structured from a small amount like $200 a month upwards to $10,000 a month. It really, again, just depends on your set of deliverables. What are you providing every month for that client? If you were to have that bullet point list of exactly what you're working on each month, and then you've established with that client exactly what dollar amount they'll be paying you every month, then you can say this retainer is a 6-month relationship or a year-long relationship. But I've also been asked about value-based pricing. What does that mean? Well, it means that maybe as a freelancer, you've gotten so great at creating great content that you can spin something up really cool in like 30 minutes. But you know the value of what you're providing to your client might be worth something like $2,000. And certainly you're not charging $2,000 for every 30 minutes that you work. So in this scenario, you might be able to initially meet with that client, have a conversation about what their needs are, and mention to them that flat rate type of service. And you could say, for a task like this, I charge a flat rate. And in your mindset, then, it's a value-based structure because you understand the value that you're giving them and the quality of work that you're providing for them. Hey y'all, I hope this was helpful for you. Again, obviously you're a freelancer. If you're looking for more resources like this, I have a ton back behind the members only area here on my channel. Come join, come hang out with us, and hopefully you'll be able to learn even more. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Bye everyone.